We kicking? Yeah. You kicking her off? I guess I'll put this away.
Welcome back to the Botch Pod. I thought I had a burp coming. The worst podcast in the world. We are here today with Tommy Doyle.
Yes, sir.
Welcome
Worst
to the
podcast
pod.
in the world. That's some interesting branding going on there.
Yeah, you know, here's the thing.
It's not good.
A lot of people always say they're the number one podcast in the world. Mm-hmm. So we just went the complete opposite way.
I like that.
I think we actually embrace how bad our quality is.
Yeah,
like
we embrace it. You know, like a lot of people think they're number one, and we're just like, fuck it, we're in last place.
I think we should rename the pod to the Offensive Tackle Pod.
Yeah.
This is like the third offensive tackle in a row.
At this point.
This is the third one in a row.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Originally, we started off as where your expectations are low, but our quality is even lower.
That's still like the slogan on the banner.
I think
it's like a lot to talk about.
I think we're the number one podcast in Buffalo. It's not saying much. It's not saying much, but
you always say that.
Yeah, maybe we'll change our slogan to that.
In Buffalo, I know a couple. I don't want to shout them out. No free.
Yeah, no free
shout-outs.
Don't shout them out. That's competition.
Yeah. No, but nobody can, like, it's either like it's just two goons talking and like they don't have guests, or they have guests and it's like kind of mediocre. So I think it's kind of cool. We do cool stuff.
We drink beer.
Yeah, we milk. All right. All right. Start it off. What do you got?
Yeah, I'm a little too bricked up right now to talk.
Okay, stop. Oh, wait, we got Tommy Doyle. Tommy Doyle infamously signed his contract for the Buffalo Bills in his full pads and uniform. Obviously, you don't see that every day. I don't really know if anyone's ever done that. I don't know for sure. I've never looked it up. But why'd you do that? And I mean, obviously, it led to some legendary picks. Like, everybody was talking about you in the beginning of last season.
There's definitely a little bit of a story behind it. It definitely was not planned.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, before I did it, I was in the back of my head, I'm like, I think I'm going to get some shit from the older guys on the team for doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway. But anyway, it was after I had gotten drafted, right, I've had to fly out to Buffalo within, I think, a couple weeks, and it was, I think, my second day there. I was doing a photo shoot. It was like the photo shoot day for all the rookies. Had to get dressed in full pads, so I was out there taking photos, whatever. And right as I was doing this, a guy named Jason, who used to work for the Bills, came down, and he was like, Tommy, like, we just talked to your agent, like, we got the deal finalized, like, you're all good to sign. And I was like, all right, let me finish up this photo shoot. He's like, nah, like, you should sign all your gear, like, Bills Mafia would love it. And I'm like, I think you're right. Like, this might be a good idea. So sure enough, I walked up right from there in my full pads, went up into the office and signed my contract in full pads, shook Mr. Bean's hand, my whole gear on, and signed that thing, and it kind of went viral. So it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But I definitely took some heat from some of the older guys on the team for doing that.
Did you?
It is
I was
what it is.
I was wondering that.
There's a few guys who gave me some.
No,
Jesus.
I know
I just wanted to know.
Our center, Mitch Morris, definitely gave me a hard time for doing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is Mitch? Is he quiet?
Nah, he's a beauty. Like,
Okay.
super good leader. Very football smart.
Mm-hmm.
As a center in the NFL too, you kind of have to know what the hell's going on out there, because you're making a lot of IDs and mic points, blah blah blah. So he's a man. He's a man.
Yeah, I met him for the first time on Sunday. Like, he was at the airport when we were with Dion, and he was just like, I'm on the same plane with him awkwardly. He was like, we didn't plan this out, and I'm on the same plane with Mitch, and I see him walking by down the aisle, and there's Mitch. What the hell?
Yeah.
So they got off the plane together, and I met him. Yeah, he was quiet for that, but I was holding a camera in his face, so I don't know if that had anything
He's
to do with
definitely
it.
not the biggest camera guy, you know.
No, yeah, you can see that.
He doesn't like
Yeah.
the cameras, but
Okay.
he's a super good dude.
Cool.
No, that was funny though. The Bills. I'm pretty sure the Bills' social media posted that.
I think they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right from the get-go, you had
Right
you had
from
a
the
little bit
get-go.
of a
I
limelight.
saw that, dude. I saw that right after, obviously, Spencer jumped through the table.
Yeah,
I was
Spencer.
like, these guys are going to be fucking best friends. I
Spencer
already
did.
know.
Yeah.
These guys are perfect.
First time I ever met Spencer was at the airport. It was me, Spencer, and the 7th-round pick, Jack Anderson. We all had the same connecting flight into Buffalo, and that's where we met each other.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
And we got on the plane, and we were in like window seats. Me and Spencer were like couldn't fit on the plane, and the flight attendants literally like rearranged the plane and got us the exit row seats so we could fit.
Like 3 of the biggest.
It was just a massive shit show on that little plane because you know how the little planes are coming into Buffalo with the connecting flights. It was a tiny plane. It was not ideal. And we were some big dudes on that thing.
Yeah, how is flying when
I was gonna say, dude, I have a
never
hard
really
time
thought about that.
with my feet and my bag in front of me.
Flying is not ideal when you're 6'8".
I can
It's
imagine,
not the best
no.
thing to do.
Oh man,
Not at all.
No, it can't be fun. I don't have fun. I'm like 5'10". I don't even know if I'm that. I try to give myself an extra inch, but in more than one ways. But like, the extra inch doesn't help any other way.
Are you putting any like inserts in your shoes or anything? You that type of dude? Or not?
I always wear slides.
Yeah.
So I'm like literally wearing jeans with
gotta switch to
slides and socks right now.
Air Maxes, dude.
Air Maxes. I have a couple. They're not that comfortable. I like Nike, but like Air Maxes aren't comfortable. I've never had any good Air Max. I've never had the Sean's Witherspoon ones. So
These are all problems you don't have to deal with, you know?
I've been a big Nike guy recently.
What size shoe do you wear?
14 or 15.
Really?
14 or 15?
14 or 15,
It's
kind of
not
in the
terrible.
middle.
It's not terrible.
Not too bad.
So
I
you
can
get,
find
like,
shoes.
You
Yeah,
can
I
get
can
some
get
decent
shoes.
shoes that like are like you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
per se like hype or like just like nice shoes without having to get like a special order type thing.
Am I coming through this thing? Is this thing too low? We good? We good. Yeah. I wear a 14 cleat though, because I like the cleats a little snugger, and then a lot of shoes I'll be like a 15 though.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does it work for like cleats in the NFL? Like, do you like prefer a certain cleat, like a lower top or like a high top? Can you do high top type things like that?
Well, the thing is, like in college, right? You kind of have to wear whatever brand your college gives you.
Yeah.
So, Miami of Ohio was Adidas. Oh, I got the beer burps coming in a little bit.
Nothing wrong with that.
Miami of Ohio was Adidas, and I don't mean to throw shade at Adidas, but once I got to the league and they started giving me the Nike cleats, I will never wear Adidas again.
Yeah.
Really?
But a lot of guys like the Jordan cleats. That's a big thing in the NFL.
Jordan cleat, yeah.
A lot of guys like the Jordan cleats. You see a lot of Jordan and Nikes. There's a few dudes who are sponsored by Adidas who still wear those, but the Nike and Jordan, I think, are pretty much what everyone wears in the league.
Busted ass Adidas.
Yeah.
Nobody wears Under Armour unless they're sponsored.
Yeah. Exactly.
Cam Newton had the Under Armour for a while, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Tom Brady, I think, is.
Tom Brady too? Under Armour?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Under Armour's like, I feel like Under Armour, the only good thing that came out of Under Armour was like doing something with The Rock. Because like that clothing line's kind of cool, but like other than that, I don't think I'd wear Under Armour. I don't even know if I'd wear that. Nothing against Under Armour. Under Armour's cool stuff, but
I think
like
I got Under Armour socks on right now, but that's about it.
you always be wearing the craziest socks on the podcast.
Yeah.
They're just black today. I'm surprised.
It is what it is.
All right, let's talk about one thing, real quick. The legendary playoff game touchdown.
Oh, man.
And like, okay, what was running through your head? Like, was that like a planned play? Were you like?
Obviously, it was fucking blank.
Like, I mean, like, did you go into that game
usually,
thinking
like, when we
it,
call a play, like, it's planned out, you know, in advance.
I hope
right?
so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
It's not just
it
off
was
the fly.
planned. But
Yeah.
we were already kicking their ass, so I kind of thought maybe, you know, we're going to save that play for the next week. Mm-hmm. But our offensive coordinator at the time, Brian Dayball, I think he was kind of like, let's run the score up on Belichick. Let's score some points.
Yeah.
And I remember, I don't know if it was the tight ends coach or it was him who told me, like, as we were in the red zone, he was like, hey, if we get on the 1 yard line, like, we're going to call that play. So I kind of knew it was coming. Sure enough, I still remember the next play. I think Dawson caught a pass, got tackled right at the 1 yard line. And I see the formation. It's the one that I'm in. I'm like, here we go, boys.
It's go time.
It's go time, boys. So, I mean, really, I was calm, just like, I got to execute the play. And so I did, and then I caught it. And I remember kind of like seeing the ball like up in the lights, snagged it, you know.
Oh, my God.
Josh threw a perfect pass.
Yeah.
I mean, how could you drop that? Anyone could have caught that. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. And then I
wouldn't have caught it.
Then I just blacked out. I literally blacked out, looked into the stands, and I was like, I'm jumping in that thing. Just ran in, jumped into the crowd.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
At an away game.
I actually grew up a Packers fan. My grandpa had season tickets to Lambeau Field, so I kind of grew up going to Packers games and seeing the Lambeau Leap. And so I think part of me, when I caught that and looked in the crowd, I was like, it's probably my one chance my entire life to do my own version of the Lambeau Leap, Bills Mafia style, so I just sent it.
Did you try to find, like, Bills fans in the crowd at all?
Well, I mean, shit, they were all
What do you
Bills
mean
fans.
try to
Come
find
on,
it? It's a
I didn't see
playoff game
one.
against the
Yeah.
Patriots.
Was that at the Bills Stadium?
Yeah, it was a playoff
it was
game
a
against the
home game.
Patriots.
I'm drunk.
Oh my God, that was like, how do you forget the most legendary game?
For some reason, I thought that was in New England.
I thought it was crazy that they said that Josh throwing me that pass actually lowered his passer rating
Really?
because it was like a 1 yard touchdown completion.
Okay.
Like he literally had a perfect game. So if
Yeah.
it would have been like a more yardage on that touchdown, he would have had like a perfect passer rating, I guess, or something along those lines. So I thought we were laughing about that shit.
Yeah, but you got the stat.
You got the
Can't
stat.
take that away.
Come on now.
Can't
Hell
put that
yeah.
back to 0.
Yeah.
That's gonna be there forever, baby.
Yep.
That was legendary.
Yeah.
I remember that because like it was just like you were just rubbing it in at that point.
Oh yeah.
That was so beautiful.
That was a hell of a game.
From like a Bills fan's perspective, like seriously, like that game was.
Oh, it
just,
felt so good.
Oh.
Especially after the earlier fucking New England game.
oh my God, it was.
That cold one.
Yeah.
Oh, this freezing wind was blowing.
Oh, it was-
I had COVID during that game, so I watched that one from the couch.
did you?
Oh yeah.
That was a wicked game to be at. That sucked. That was. It was just the whole the tailgate was great, but it was just terrible.
Yeah, that
It was
was
terrible. Like there was no, like why am I out in this right now? Like you know what I'm
Because
saying?
you're part of the Bills Mafia.
I guess,
The Bills
yeah.
Mafia goes hard.
Go pretty hard.
They go
I'm not
hard.
gonna lie. Yeah, you go pretty crazy.
Oh yeah.
You're talking to the leader here. He's gonna take Pinto Ron's spot one day.
You guys ready
I
for
don't
the
know if that's
tailgates
bragging
next
rights.
year or what? You guys some tailgate
yeah.
legends or what? You get after it during the
He
tailgates?
thinks he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's trying to isolate himself as like well, I mean everybody knows him. It's weird. Because like
My-
people come up to him like, oh, are you the
Yeah.
TikTok guy? Are you
Are you-
Buffalo AF? Can I
are
get a
you
picture
Buff-
with you? Can I be on your TikTok? Can I be in a video? It's all the time.
Can I suck your dick?
No one ever. No one ever.
I wish
says
that
No one ever says
You
that.
wish that one.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No,
I gotta
not
start getting
quite.
recognition if that's what happens. Shit.
They're just
Put me
gonna.
in your videos more. Oh, hey. What do you think about the mustache?
I'm a fan.
You're a fan?
I like it.
Would you do one?
See, I can't really get a good facial hair coming in, so I need a little just for men to get my shit popping. If
That's
I'm
what I'm
gonna
saying.
do
I
that.
thought, dude, I dyed mine
You know what I'm
black
saying?
once for a video.
Oh yeah,
It
you
was
do
so
that.
black.
Just dye it.
Yeah.
Dye it
Why
dark
not?
black.
Maybe.
Some Freddie Mercury shit.
Yeah.
Seriously, like we dyed mine the one time for a video, and it was so dark. It was like staring into an abyss, just looking at that thing. I looked so weird. I had to shave it like the next day. I should have gone a shade lighter. I went like the darkest of dark. It was like negative black. It was so weird. Then I really did like Freddie Mercury.
Well,
It was, like,
how's a
creepy.
mustache working for you? You know,
Dude, well, to be
You got,
honest
are you
with you,
sing? Are you a single man out here in
no,
Buffalo?
no, my girlfriend actually hates it.
She hates it.
Hates it. But like I was shaving the other day and I had like the bigger head on the buzzer. I fucked up. Right on the side, massive line right here. Had to shave it down. I'm like, you know what? Why not keep the mustache?
It happens.
He's gotta tell everyone because he hates it so
hate it so
much.
much. I hate
He's
it
gotta
so much.
explain
It's so
the
degrading.
whole reason behind it.
It's so degrading. I feel so weird. Like I feel like
My
everyone's
dad
staring at me.
accidentally shaved off half of his eyebrow one time. I remember.
Oh, that's just.
See,
how do you
that's
do
just
that?
though.
I don't know.
That's
I
awesome.
hope he's.
Like, how do
he's
you
gonna
do that?
listen
Like,
to
why
this
are
and
you
hear
up
it.
here?
I don't know. I still remember it when I was younger though. He came down and half his eyebrow was gone.
He's probably trying to do lines.
I'm like, come on now, Dad.
probably trying to do
I think he was
lines
trying
with
to, clean his brows up a little. You know.
Ah,
and
yeah,
he
yeah.
really,
that'll happen.
he fucked up bad.
No, you know how people do the lines though. Like in their, he's probably trying to do that.
There's no way.
There's
I'm
no
not-
way he was trying to.
This was
do
when
that.
I was.
He probably
very
listened
young,
to
though, but
like
I have
some
a
21
memory of my-
Savage and was like,
Yeah, I have a memory
we're
of my
rocking
dad
it.
having half an eyebrow.
half an eyebrow.
I'm almost positive.
You toss me.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Oh, you got me.
I got you.
So I'm gonna catch it like you caught that touchdown pass.
Boom. So you just look it
at that.
in. Look it in. That's all I gotta do.
So you went to Miami of Ohio.
Miami of Ohio. That is correct.
It's a colder version of Miami.
Do you ever flex on people and just be like, "Yeah, I live in Miami," or like, I go?
Well,
I go
you
to
know, this is
Miami?
what I always hate is the thing about Miami of Ohio, right? Is I'd say about half the people you talk to know what it is, and the other half are like, "Is that in Florida?" It's
Yeah.
like, no, it's Miami of
It's
Ohio.
like, why aren't you tan?
That's where Big Ben went, right?
That's where Big
Yeah, that's
Ben,
where he
Big
went,
Ben
yeah, I know that.
Roethlisberger went there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys played UB, right?
We played UB.
Did you play in Buffalo?
I played in Buffalo twice, and I played Buffalo, I think, 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Really?
Twice in
Same-
Buffalo and
same
twice
division.
at Miami of Ohio.
Did you win?
We won. I think we went 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah.
Now you're in Buffalo, so
Now I'm in Buffalo.
it's crazy. You like Buffalo?
I love it.
What do you love about it? Besides
love-
Botch being up on the floor.
I love the. I mean, I think that it's super cool to play in a place where the fans are as crazy as they are. You know, because at Miami of Ohio, you know, there's a few Tuesday night action games where you look into the stands and you're like, oh shit, boys, there's about 10 people here.
Really?
Oh yeah.
It's the same with
You
UB.
know? Yeah.
UB
I'll
same
give you
shit.
that, yeah.
And now, you know, every single game you got the Mafia here. It's like insane for me. So that's super
Crazy.
cool in that regard. You know, you got Wings, you got Niagara Falls. You know, you
Falls.
got.
Yeah, but the American side of the falls ain't cool. You gotta go to the Canadian
yeah,
side.
you do.
You do.
Have you been over there yet?
I did when I was really young. I went with my dad on the Canadian side. I played in a hockey tournament here when I was younger.
Oh, you used to play hockey?
I did.
Really? Ice?
That was like my main sport. I thought I was
Really?
going to the NHL.
Were you like a goon?
I was trying. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Was the height like? Was the height?
Well, no.
there?
I was not like this tall. Like it was kind of slow and steady growth
Okay.
for me. Like I was still growing in college.
Okay, really?
But
Oh, wow.
yeah, when I was younger, I grew up in Edina, Minnesota. It was like a huge hockey town.
Okay.
And like that was my main sport kind of until I was a sophomore in high school is when I switched more over to football.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Just absolutely used to like you get
Oh,
in a
yeah.
lot of fights in hockey.
Well, I
feel
see.
like
I
no.
never made it far enough, you know, to like play in juniors
Yeah,
or anything
you're
and
right,
really
you're
drop the gloves. That was like my
You're right.
dream, you know, getting a hockey like a real
Yeah.
fight, but I never
I
did.
definitely see you as an
You know?
enforcer.
Oh
though.
yeah, I was a defenseman.
I wouldn't want to play with that.
Yeah, I still got
And
my
you on
skates
skates,
here. I got
too,
my
like-
skates here. I gotta find some ice time, maybe get
That's.
a little.
I was trying to go this winter. I couldn't get back out there. I used
Yeah.
to skate a lot, but I want to do a video where like we took this kid on a date and like on like a blind date and he didn't know who he was dating and he can't skate, so I was going to take him to the ice rink.
To the
I was going to
ice
chauffeur him around. I was going to buy him dinner, take him out for everything they wanted to do. And then at the end of the night, I was going to take him there and then just belittle
Just
him.
embarrass the hell
And like
out
the
of him.
girl could skate too, but just absolutely belittle
Get
him.
like a
on
figure skater for him, just twirling around.
Yeah.
He's just like
and he's
on his
falling
hands and
all over.
knees.
Dude, it never panned out. Maybe next year. Who knows? But
So
yeah.
when did you realize that like football was more of your sport?
I think it was sophomore year in high school. You know, I just lost a little bit of coordination on the skates. You know,
So wait, you,
kept growing.
did
But
you
I
always. Oh, go ahead.
I played defensive end in high school though. I never played O line until college, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
So I was kind of a late bloomer. Like I didn't have any big offers. Both my parents were athletes at the University of Minnesota. Like my mom was a volleyball player there. My dad was a baseball player there. So I kind of wanted to maybe play football there.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, they didn't know offers. They weren't too interested. Had a few offers to play in the MAC and just took my chances with some good old-fashioned action, you know?
Yeah.
But every single college coach that recruited me, except for a couple, were all like, we see you as an offensive tackle, not a defensive end.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it must be nice, like, with the hockey thing. Like, I didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
But so like, it must be nice that like you're coming to a city that also has like a hockey team, regardless of what they are right now. But like, I think we have a lot of young talent still.
Yeah,
But,
well, Casey Middlestat, we played on the same hockey team, like a youth hockey team growing up called like the Blades. It was like a travel
Really?
team. Yeah, so
crazy.
it was funny when I got drafted here. I remember messaging him and I was like laughing about it that I'm playing football here and he's in the NHL
It's such
here.
a small world.
It's crazy. Yeah.
So like, you must enjoy going to those games.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
absolutely. I only went to one this year.
Obviously, he enjoys it.
Enjoying it.
Well, yeah, no,
Might have
but I mean,
enjoyed
like-
it a little too much.
Like, I feel like
happens.
somewhere like some people around like I don't know, like other sports or even the NFL, like no matter what city it is, like they'll be seen at these games, but are they really paying attention? Do they really care? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously it's your city and like the city you play for, but like are they really dialed into the game or are they just on the phone half the time? Just like
Yeah.
they're showing
I mean, this guy was dialed into the.
oh, he
I
was
was dialed.
really dialed.
I was dialed.
into the beers though.
In, oh, in
Yeah,
the
he was
beer, in
dialed
the beers
into
and maybe
beers.
the game.
I was dialed into both.
In the both. You got to be in the both then.
Got to.
Okay. So
Got to.
let's talk about that. So right after that was it second day of the draft, third day of the draft. So we had I can't pronounce his name.
I don't know.
Kyer.
Elam.
Kair. Yep.
Kyer. Okay. So you guys brought him.
Yep.
And,
he was in that little suite up there.
And then you guys were up there having a good time.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't know he was coming. First of all, so
was that like a last second thing? Because like, it
think
has
that,
to be.
yeah, it was a bit of a last second deal. I think it just started out as some of the boys going to the game, you know, and he ended up being there. He got the full Buffalo experience, you know, some hockey, some beers.
Yeah, definitely got the full Buffalo experience.
Yeah, he definitely did.
That's cool. I did not expect him because like That's crazy. He was in Buffalo within 24 hours. I forget how that
Oh
works.
yeah, they
every
fly.
year.
They flew him out right away.
Yeah,
that's
I
what they
forget how it
do.
works
If
every
you're, I
year.
think you're in drafted rounds 1 through 3, they fly you out like that next
Right away.
morning or whatever.
Yeah, I always get like surprised watching the draft, and then like the next day on social media, like we had Greg
they're in the
Rousseau.
city already.
Yeah, and they're already here, and this like it's like I just watched you on TV last night getting drafted.
Yeah,
you know what I
crazy.
mean? But so is that a good time? You were slamming the beers. Are you trying to compete?
Were you
with,
puddled? Were you puddled before that?
No.
Not too much.
After that?
Gabe handed you that second
the boys
beer.
were ruthless.
Gabe was
On the Jumbotron?
Yeah. How many you put down? Like 3?
It was great.
Well, we were joking around. We
Oh,
were
yeah,
joking
definitely
around
pop
in the
clip.
box. I think they put Kair up on the Jumbotron with Josh, and we're like, kind of, hey, welcome to Buffalo. This is our first round pick. And I was after that, I was kind of joking around. I was like, we should like get on the Jumbotron and hammer some beers because why not? The Bills Mafia is gonna love it, you know.
Yeah.
And then Josh was like, all right, like you want to do it? And I was like, yeah, like let's do it. Sure enough, within like 10 minutes, we're back on the Jumbotron. So
It's my time to shine, baby.
So I immediately see myself on the Jumbotron, just start chugging a beer. So I chug 1, I chug 2. At this point, you know, I'm burping a little bit. I'm like, ooh, like,
Jesus Christ.
chugging
Can I
2
do
beers.
this?
And then they like pan in and zoom in on me, and it put my name up there on the
Like, oh,
Jumbotron.
no.
And I'm like, oh shit, boys, I already chugged 2 beers.
I
And then-
gotta do it.
And that's when you saw Gabe and Josh were handing me more beers.
saw that.
So I did my best. I think I probably chugged maybe 3.5.
Either way, though.
Either way, you know, I'll take that. I'll take 3.5.
Hell yeah. You trying to compete with, what's his name from Green Bay?
Bakhtiari.
Yeah, you trying to compete with
Bakhtiari
him? We're going to
can
start a little
slug.
rivalry, maybe?
I mean,
I think we should get it going. Make it a
Bakhtiari, though, he only chugged 1, I think. Or did he chug 2?
thing. I saw him do one the other day. He was back on it.
Did he
the
chug
other day.
1 or 2?
He only did one the other day.
I've
seen him do 2, but he did one the other day.
Bakhtiari's a legend, though. I mean, he slammed those beers pretty quick. That was
That's pretty
impressive.
fast. Now can you put him back pretty fast?
Yeah, I would say so. But like that's why I messed up, because right when I saw myself on the Jumbotron, I just started chugging, and then after I'm too deep is when they kind of panned in on me.
Yeah.
So if I had that moment back, I would have probably waited until they kind of panned in on me and then hit them with a little chug.
Yeah.
I'll give you
But
that.
you know,
I feel like it's always easier to chug like right out of a cup too. I think
it is. I was going out of the can too.
You were
so
going
that
out of a
was-
can, so it's like you don't have the airflow.
That was tough. And
A lot of things,
I mean,
a lot of things.
after the third beer, I thought I was done, but I can't remember if it was Gabe or somebody threw me another one. It was like,
Gabe kept on
Gabe
tapping your
kept-
shoulder. from
Gabe was
behind.
like, come on, keep
got
going.
this, you
You're
got
still on
this."
camera. And I was like, well, I don't want to throw up on camera, so
You imagine that?
that would not be a good look, right?
It wouldn't be a good look, but it would also.
It'd be
It would have been
great.
great in Buffalo.
Amazing.
Like a good
What
look
if,
is
I just lean over the suite and throw up all over the people down below.
I'll tell you what,
Dude, if you threw up
That
on
would-
my shirt, I'd be like, can you sign this?
you're just like a little kid down there, like, hey.
No.
That was cool though. So what about the softball game? So if you guys don't know, Micah Hyde had a softball game recently for charity and everything. He does it every year.
Yeah.
Tommy was there. He was playing. Yeah, I saw you there. How was that? Was that a
It was
good time?
super fun.
Had fun?
Like, there was 10,000 people there.
a lot of people.
It was
Yeah.
cool to like, now that COVID's not a thing anymore, interact with the fans,
Yeah.
sign autographs,
That-
talk to the fans.
Yeah.
You know, I did my best out there, swinging the bat, trying to make my dad was a baseball player,
Okay.
played at Minnesota, played
Trying to make him proud then.
played in the minor leagues for a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
But I didn't do too hot with the bat. I was hoping to hit a dinger, and you know, I just
It's all right, man.
Never happened.
The defense might have been cheating a little bit.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know
there
if
was
they were
there were
cheating,
some things going
but-
back and forth. They were saying our batting order was whack. They were trying to do a hidden
They were
ball
screaming the whole
trick.
time. Like, I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie here and act like
Who were the umps, by the way?
It was Micah
coaches?
Hyde's dad
right?
was
Yeah.
one of the umps.
Oh,
So
there
I
you
mean, there
go.
could be a little bit of bias there.
he kept on going. That's his dad. That's his dad.
There was a little bit of
Everybody was
bias
screaming.
there. There was a little bit of bias there.
But like the defense, they were slamming them.
They
but
were.
I love the one inning. I went up to Spencer and I was filming. I'm like, hey, you gotta say something for this camera and be like, what's going on? He's like, we're gonna bring it back here. Then next one up, there was 4 homers in a row from the
Oh
offensive
yeah,
side.
I remember that.
That was beautiful. I'm like, you just predicted that. He's like, you damn right I did.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, good, that was good. But yeah, it was a good time. I mean,
It was.
You definitely had fun. You
It
guys were all
was.
laughing. Like, obviously, it wasn't super competitive. Like, it was
No.
jokes and everything.
Yeah.
But like, Dion took the ball at one point. He hit my
Dion's
little.
hilarious.
He
He was
tipped a
doing
little
like,
foul.
Yeah,
took it,
yeah,
threw
he
it
just took it
behind
and
him.
threw it. He was like doing snow angels in the field. Deion's a character, man.
He kept on going. I was doing snow angels out there.
Snow angels, yeah. The snowman.
The snowman. Oh man. So how like was the transition from college to the NFL? Was it like did you kind of expect it, or was there like tons of things? Like were you nervous? Obviously you're nervous.
I mean, yeah, definitely. It's obviously I would say it's a little bit like being a freshman again, kind of.
Yeah.
You know, just going through that whole process again. You're the new guy on the block, and I think the big thing with football, at least the way I view it, is you gotta earn your stripes, you gotta earn your respect. So for me, it was kind of I just wanted to kind of more shut my mouth and try to do that, and I think I'm still doing that. You know, you got to prove yourself and earn your stripes, earn your respect amongst a group of guys, and it's obviously a big adjustment. You know, it's the NFL. It's not college ball anymore. It's not Tuesday night action.
Yeah, but
Real deal.
after you caught that touchdown, your nuts dropped a little.
You do have a little bit of bragging rights on some people. On some people, you do.
Yeah.
Like, you can get in an argument with Spencer, like we were saying on the last podcast. You get in an argument with him or something, a friendly argument. Like, well, I still caught a touchdown. What's your stat at? You know what I mean? They just throw a little jab.
A fun fact about
I would definitely
Buffalo.
do that to him.
A fun fact about me living in Buffalo is that a lot of people think I'm Spencer Brown in public.
You were saying that
All
last
the
week.
time. Like, I get it. I've signed autographs as Spencer.
No, you haven't.
Numerous
No,
times.
you haven't.
100%. I've taken pictures.
You actually wrote his name too.
Oh, for sure.
You wrote his name.
Absolutely.
Do
Absolutely.
they just come up to you and say, "Yo,
Oh,
Spence"?
yeah. Dude, this one guy came up to me. I still remember. He's like, oh, man, like, I'm from Iowa. Like, I'm a huge Northern Iowa fan. And I'm like, oh, dude, like, that's awesome, bro. Like, yeah, that's why I played my college ball, blah, blah, blah. And Spencer's always giving me shit. He's like, dude, like, you can't be acting like an idiot in public if people, like, think I'm you. But, like, he gets all nervous.
Is
I'm going to, like,
it
do
just the
some
height
dumb
thing?
shit.
Is it just the height thing?
100%.
Because you don't look like him.
I don't think we look that much alike.
In the face, no, absolutely
But we're both 6'8" white dudes, and I guess people just confuse one another, you know?
like
Facial hair is 6'8".
Yeah, we have a little bit of
Like,
facial hair,
you guys,
6'8",
yeah.
kind of the same type of haircut a little bit. And you'd be amazed at how many times I get Spencer Brown.
It's crazy.
Yo, Spencer.
No, it's
Yeah.
funny though because Buffalo's just such a small city. You don't see people that are 6'8".
No, you don't.
So
Like,
it's just like
because I was thinking like you two were walking up and like the other like last week you guys were walking up. I'm like, and that's when that hit me. I'm like, Jesus, I knew they were tall, but I'm like, that's tall.
Yeah.
Like you don't see that every day.
Yeah.
So I guess like now can you go anywhere and like just kind of like be normal? You know what I mean?
I think that I can because I'm a
Yeah.
little bit more under the radar, right? I mean, I didn't
Right.
play a whole lot last
course,
year. So I think I kind of slide under the radar a little bit more than Spencer, who played a
Of
lot
course.
more last year. But if me and him go anywhere together, is usually when like it's hard to
Because
miss.
it's two of you.
It's hard to miss two 6'8" dudes in Buffalo. They
Right.
kind of immediately people are like, "Who are these guys?" You know.
signing autographs for people.
Spencer always tells people we're brothers who are accountants.
It's not a bad idea.
It's not a- yeah.
If they don't call you by your first name, there's no reason not to say that.
Yeah,
you should say you guys are like dog groomers.
yeah. We're just we're just some pencil pushers in the office.
I can't get over that. You've signed autographs as Spencer before.
I have most definitely signed autographs with Spencer Brown before.
It's amazing.
I sometimes
Yeah.
just roll with it, you know.
No, I think that's like
Number?
a good thing you have to.
Yeah, why not?
What's that?
Did you add like his number at the end?
Oh yeah, number 79. I hit a little Go Bills on there. I even know how his signature is. He just does like SB79. Pretty easy to.
Now here's my like thought process. So if somebody were to go onto Spencer Brown's Instagram and go to his tagged photos, you've taken pictures with people, like thinking you're Spencer.
That's a good question. I don't know.
So like they're like tagging Spencer. This is
That's
Tommy up there.
hilarious. That would be hilarious.
That would be so funny.
Something happened.
you go on Spencer's Instagram and look to see if he has any tags.
Something happened last week where somebody thought Spencer was me, and that was the first time that had ever happened. So I was
so they went up to Spencer and they
called
thought,
him Tommy, and I was
What's
like,
going
I was so hyped to hear that because everyone thinks I'm Spencer.
Yeah.
So I was hyped to hear that. I was like, how does it feel? How does it feel, Spence?
That's genuinely so funny though.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
Just go to Spencer's profile on
I'm
Instagram.
looking for it.
Well, let them do it. They're the producers.
Come on, let the producers produce.
I know, but they're idiots.
Look on his tag. You can't hear anything. You're listening to the audio. Don't tell me it's that bad. No. Like, look on Spencer Brown's on his Instagram, his tagged photos, and see if there's any pictures of fans with Tom. He's tagging Spencer.
That would be hilarious.
There are probably story posts, if anything.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah. Now, did you stay for a little bit after the softball game, sign some autographs and stuff?
Yeah. Yep.
Because I know we were like the last ones out there.
Well, me and Spencer kind of dipped out a little bit early, but we got there early, and I signed some autographs before, which was super cool.
Just wondering, because I was preoccupied down that thing with Dion, and I'm like, hey, everybody going crazy, man. It's gotta be.
Oh, the fans were going wild.
Like I just, like being around. I always knew Buffalo was really crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Fans were really crazy. But like in the past 2 years, like doing stuff with him and doing more stuff and like being involved with it more, I've really realized
it's like more
intense it is.
And more.
It seems like to be crazier and crazier.
Yeah, because
like you guys are doing phenomenal. You know what I mean?
Dude, we had a fucking 17-year drought, and it was tough. Like there was games that weren't even on TV a lot of times. Like you had to figure out a way to watch them, and like now it's like everyone brings their fucking cousin, their sister's brother, and their fucking mother's sister. Everyone's bringing everybody now, so it's just like I don't know. So people love it.
So what does your off season consist of? You stay in Buffalo? You go home?
No, the off season consists of leaving Buffalo.
I mean, there's no shade on that.
I mean, usually kind of the first. What was my first off season?
Right.
But that first 4 to 6 weeks is kind of just decompress, get away from football. I went home and saw some family. Me and Spencer actually went out to California for like 3 weeks. He has done some training out there in the past, so I kind of just hopped along with him, and a lot of good beach days and
just having fun,
living life.
Because when you're in season, it can't be like
you guys are. It's tough. I mean, you're kind of
constantly doing something.
Yeah, you're kind of just you're in the grind, you know. Right. You got practice every day, games every weekend, so not a whole lot of time to do what you want to do sometimes. So you just got to be disciplined, be married to the game.
Yeah.
So the off season is kind of a little bit of time to have some fun, do what you want to do, get away from football, and then after 4 to 6 weeks, usually kind of start getting back into training and working out and getting ready for the next year.
I mean, it's a full-time job.
Yeah, for sure.
Year-round, always.
Absolutely.
I mean, so did you do anything special your first off-season, celebrate a little bit?
I took a little vacation to Florida, which was fun. Went to Fort Lauderdale with one of my best friends and my mom and my sister and her friends. So that was really fun. Being out in California for like 3 weeks was awesome. Having some beach time. Weather out there is amazing.
You ever been to any of those places before?
I've never been to California. Okay. And I've been to Florida a few times, but never Fort Lauderdale.
Right.
So, yeah, that was awesome.
It's good. It's cool. Just getting to do stuff like that. It's always. That was my first time down in Fort Lauderdale a month ago.
Really?
Yeah, my first time in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, it was.
There, Fort Lauderdale spring break season is insane.
Nuts.
Yeah. I mean, we went through it. We went to like one of the main beaches and like brought my mom there, and I was like, "All right, mom, like this might not be the best spot to like bring your mom." I'm looking at.
Did you go to Elbow Room?
I don't know where
that bar in the
Bill's
corner,
backer.
right by the beach.
I don't think I did, but I went to like the I want to say it was called like the Entertainment District, maybe in downtown Fort Lauderdale.
It has to be right.
There was a bar called. It was like an outdoor bar, and there was food trucks inside the bar.
What the hell?
I don't know if that makes sense. I can't remember what it was called, but
we're saying like down by the beach. There's like a strip of bars.
I remember seeing that strip, but I don't think I went to the bar you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, they're like a Bill's.
That's where we saw OJ.
We met OJ Simpson.
OJ was hammered.
That was
dude.
awesome,
That's
dude.
crazy.
Yeah. Dude, that was awesome. That was crazy. OJ Simpson.
The Jews.
The Jews.
The most random thing, dude. There was probably 10 people upstairs in that bar, and he was there.
He was just sitting at the bar. I was in the bathroom pissing, and he comes running in,
and
screaming.
he's asking an undercover cop.
Okay, so like one of the
in the
things
urinal next to him, where to find hookers.
When we get drunk, like my favorite thing to do is just mess with people, and I'm like,
no, you were messing.
I was messing with. I was 100% messing.
Was he messing around or was he trying to? I mean,
No, he wasn't.
he's messing around.
No,
I come in there arguing.
So I come in there. I'm like, so I always like I did it to the Uber driver on the way there. I'm like, yo, you know where the best spot to get it, the hookers around here? Because nobody expects you to come up and ask that. So like we did a whole video around it when we went to Pittsburgh. But besides that, so we started doing it, and so I get the wrong guy. I'm pissing next to him. I'm like, yo, bro, you know where to get some like hookers? I'm like toothless hookers, because like those have got to be the best. Like I'm like, you know, the ones with teeth, they're a little bit more expensive and they're classier. But toothless, it feels better. You don't need to worry getting bit, and they're cheap. And he's like, I'm an undercover cop. And he whips out his badge. I'm like, okay, bud, it's just a joke. I'm like, we have a prank channel. Listen, this is what I do. And then he comes running in, Dan. O.J. Simpson's at the bar. I'm like, fuck this guy. What do you mean? And then it eventually solved itself.
Undercover cop knew he was there, too. Why was that guy there? He had his badge on him and everything.
He had his badge on. He's like, I'm not working. I'm like, well, are you, though?
Yeah, speaking of pranks, we gotta brainstorm.
Oh, yeah. You know? Tommy wants to do a prank.
I want to do a little prank video. You know, I grew up watching the Nelk Boys, and
dude, I'm repping a shirt right now.
I see that.
Senders.
I've always been inspired by some of the YouTubers, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's pure entertainment. Some of those pranks are hilarious.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we got to come up with a good little Buffalo prank idea.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, you heard it here first. Keep your eye out for the video coming soon.
Tommy in a prank.
I don't know, yeah. If we don't get it done before this, drop some comments below.
Yeah, drop some comments. Give us some ideas for a little prank video. We could get Spencer involved. We could get Dion involved. Shit.
Dion's definitely down, I know that.
Yeah, Dion would be pure comedy. He would be a good actor, too. Like, Dion could definitely act. You know what I'm saying?
Dion's good at just, like, genuinely messing with people, too.
Like, that's what's be hard with Dion, though, is, like, so many people would recognize him in Buffalo.
Buffalo. That's
you know? Even Spencer, too. Like, a lot of people would recognize him.
We get all you big guys out there. It's like, this has got to be like something like, there's got to be something hidden around here. There's got to be a camera. There's no way these big guys are coming out acting fools like this.
I'm telling you, dude, fake SoundCloud rapper. You keep that mustache, just put a bunch of face tats on you and have him, Spencer, and Dion as your bodyguards. Just walk around with like cameras following you and shit.
Me, I'm the fake SoundCloud rapper.
Yeah,
what about me screams SoundCloud rapper?
The mustache, maybe?
Mustache.
I don't know. That's what's...
Like you go to a line, cut the line.
Pretty good.
It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea.
Who is telling me to go to the back of the line when I got these guys behind me?
Because I remember when I did that in a fucking Biggie story.
I still think it'd be funny, the idea we were talking about earlier. Like, I would be, like, interviewing people and asking them what they think about Spencer Brown or Dion. Try to get some people to talk a little shit and then have Dion or Spencer, like, pop out.
We gotta do that for Snow TV.
That'd be funny. Yeah. That'd be funny for Snow TV.
Yeah, he wants to.
Because not as many people would recognize me, so I could maybe get away with, like, interviewing people.
Yeah. We should do that.
I don't know. Well, drop some comments. We need people to drop some comments.
We do need
some
ideas. Drop some comments.
Yeah.
Put that on TikTok, too.
Pranks are tough, dude.
TikTok will.
So many people are doing pranks and...
Yeah,
it's like everyone copies everyone.
It's almost like everything's already out there.
The good thing is, like,
so hard to come
you can never replicate a reaction.
Yeah, that's why I was
That's the good thing.
Mm-hmm.
We used to say that in our intros because we used to get like, oh, so-and-so has done this. So, like, I'd be like, yeah, you can copy ideas, but you can't copy reactions, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Like, you.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Come on now.
Why are you hating?
Haters going to hate, though.
They are. That's a fact.
It happens.
Do you get any hate on the internet?
Yeah, you get any hate?
I try to stay off Twitter a little bit. You know?
Twitter's
I know there's
brutal,
definitely some hate on Twitter.
Twitter's vile.
Sure.
Twitter's vile.
It's crazy because they're like the Bills Mafia Twitter pops. Like there's so much love on there.
There's a lot of love. There's a lot of hate though.
There's like one thing wrong.
The thing about playing offensive line too is you have.
Oh my God! I know.
You have a great game. 50 out of 51 snaps. You're locking the defensive end down.
One time.
Shit, that one play you slip up and you let the quarterback get rocked.
You let Josh get.
You suck. You suck. According to everyone.
I can't even imagine.
It's hey, that's how it is. You know that playing the position is kind of like a badge of honor. Doing, you know.
The linemen always. They don't get much love.
No love. Just hate when you mess up.
And when you mess up, you get all the hate.
Exactly. But hey, you know that. That's what you sign up for. So.
Armchair GMs on Twitter.
Yep.
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot.
Absolutely.
On Twitter, there's so many. Twitter's toxic. Everything's toxic.
Dude, like
social media is toxic these days. I mean, it's a fake world. At the end of the day, we're all victims of it. You know, I am too.
Do like
It has a lot of good things, but also a lot of bad things.
Do coaches like tell you anything like just fucking ignore it, or like do they not even?
Well, we kind of have like a slogan. It's just like ignore the noise. You know, like that stuff's not important. The only thing that's important is like what's inside the building and like what we're doing and what we think. What everyone else's opinions, it doesn't matter. There's so many narratives out there every week. You know, you see it because Sports Center and
control what
they
control,
need a storyline every week. Oh, the Chiefs won this week and the Bills lost. Chiefs are Super Bowl favorites now. Oh, the Bills won this week. The Chiefs lost. Bills are, you know what I'm saying? There's always just narratives and storylines. None of that's important. All that's important is, what's inside the building, and that's kind of like our motto amongst the team.
It's a good motto to have.
Yeah.
It really is, because it can get wild sometimes.
For sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, are you happy with the Buffalo selection?
Absolutely.
Stupid question.
It's such a stupid
obviously
question.
he's gonna say
Dude, ask better questions. Come on.
But I mean, okay, fine. Well, that's Dion one. If there was one other team, what would you rather play for other than Buffalo? If you had the
Did you ask Dion that?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
I'm not going to tell you what he said. Let's see if he said the same thing.
I'll tell you after.
Obviously, there is no other team. I'm a Buffalo Bill. I'm a Buffalo Bill.
You guys are PR trained.
Yeah, you guys are PR trained, because Dion goes. He's like, I'll tell you. He's like, all right, seriously. One other team. He's like, absolutely fucking no one. And he's like Buffalo for life.
Hell yeah.
So yeah.
No, but Packers.
No.
I'm reading. He's in
I'm
green right
joking,
now. He's in
I'm
green
joking.
and yellow right now. I'm reading it. The proper 12. He's got a proper 12.
Proper 12.
You like
Shout
proper
out.
12?
It's not bad.
Not bad.
You know?
You like Connor?
I like Connor.
You like Connor?
I like him.
You went to the UFC? I saw you were at
love
what was it,
Connor.
287 you were at?
Yeah, I went to the Masvidal Covington fight.
Oh, you went to the Masvidal?
Yeah, with
Covington?
Feliciano. He had like
Really?
VIP seats. It was insane. Man,
you guys were real close.
Oh, we went in like the back door. Got a little VIP
yeah.
UFC bracelet. All of a sudden, I'm like walking right next to Dana White and Rogan, and I'm like,
That's crazy.
I'm like, holy shit! I thought I was dreaming.
Right.
It was pretty cool.
It's crazy.
Those UFC fighters, man, those dudes are wild.
Oh, that's a different breed of people.
It's a different breed.
That's a different breed of people.
Like,
It's so crazy to me. Like, it blows my mind every time.
It
Like,
does.
You see those guys at like a bar, just like in a hoodie or something.
Oh.
You wouldn't think twice to try to
No.
knock their teeth
well,
out.
it's like illegal for them
It's
to
over.
fight someone, right? Like,
yeah, you
their
can-
hands are literally weapons. They can
That's
get in
like-
trouble.
you can get-
like they have to get them registered
If they
in
get in a
states
fight,
or something.
I don't know, but like
Like if they get in a fight, like
isn't it like illegal or am I?
I don't know if it's
dumb?
illegal per se, but like first of all, obviously with the UFC, you're gonna get in mega trouble.
Yeah.
Like number two, like you seriously could, without even thinking, kill someone.
Like they have to get a permit.
They don't need a permit, AJ.
That's
I feel like New York and California, they probably have to get a permit though.
a good rule to live
the
by is
hands,
if you're you're at a
That's what I'm saying.
bar, maybe you're getting in a little beef with someone. If you look up and you see they got cauliflower ears,
Oh my god!
you stand down.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
the out of there.
Stand down immediately.
there.
Stand down immediately.
Now you
Yeah.
into UFC at all? Like
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I wouldn't say like I follow it. Like I don't know all the fighters or anything, but like I love if there's a big card, I love to watch it. It's
for
cool.
sure.
that's cool. You got to go to one of those. So close.
Seeing it live is a whole
never
whole
seen
nother
one live.
level.
Never
Yeah,
seen
it's
one live.
crazy.
Watch a Rough and Rowdy.
You ever watch?
I have.
It's on
And there's
tonight.
one tonight,
8
right?
o'clock, dude. I
Yeah.
wish bars broadcasted that. I'd be watching it.
I know.
Dude, like,
You can. Yeah.
boys, I'm trying to, like, dude, like, why doesn't like a bar buy that and just have it in like Buffalo somewhere?
Yeah.
There's got to be somewhere that does. Like, if I owned a bar, I would have Rough and Rowdy on every single TV tonight.
Maybe one TV.
There'd be no one at that bar
Maybe one.
because I owned it and it would be out of business within the first 24 hours of it opening.
Drink all the profit.
I drink all the profit and just all the boys come in. Yeah, you guys can drink for free. Everybody drinks. I don't even know you. You drink too. Bring your friends. Drink. Yeah, I would not be a good bar owner.
No.
It would be so bad. I'd be there every day.
Yeah.
You're for the boys.
Not working.
I'm for the boys, but not.
boys.
It's Ferda.
The boys
not
drink
a,
free.
Not a really good business aspect of how
Yeah.
to go about things.
Being Ferda is great till it comes to business.
It is. It is.
Yeah, and I'm definitely for the boys. I don't have anything to really do with business. That's why I let you do everything business-wise.
Yeah.
Because like I'm just a pushover. Like don't come to me for anything because I'll just say yes for everything. I'll put you to him now. He's my manager.
Speaking of business,
Oh,
you got any plans for the future? I know you're just just getting started and everything here, but What's your end goal? Because football isn't forever.
Yeah, football is obviously not forever. But I think right now it's like football kind of is my business.
It's
like it's kind of where my focus has to be. I graduated from Miami of Ohio with like a marketing major.
Okay.
So, shit, I mean, let's get famous on YouTube, boys.
Oh,
You want to start with a YouTube channel?
If this
We'll get it
prank,
going.
prank video takes off, you never know.
Oh, you never know.
I mean, the Nelk Boys, I'm a huge fan of them.
Insane.
Let's piggyback off the Nelk Boys.
Dude, what do you
I
mean
could-
piggyback? They'll do something with you instantly. What do you
Maybe
mean?
in a few years.
Bills game, dude? I don't know why they don't.
You guys
come to
gotta
a
get some
tailgate.
good film at Bills games, though, right? You do that,
we do
right?
every video,
Every home
he has a
game.
Yeah,
tailgate
just like
experience.
interviewing some drunk like Bills fans.
That's all he does.
Okay,
And then he
I gotta
There's
check out
some-
the YouTube
and he
channel. I
always
have to
there's
go
some
look.
TikToks. There's some TikToks that go crazy.
Yeah.
From it.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
from people being so
Yeah.
drunk and
Oh,
stuff.
Yeah.
it's awesome. It's a
The
beautiful
mafia.
thing. It's a beautiful thing. People
But-
are.
Unfortunately, a lot of the TikToks get taken down because they're so bad.
Yeah,
They're
You
so
need to be
bad.
PC on TikTok.
yeah.
Stuff.
That's just.
But I mean, going back to your question, it's just kind of like right now, football is my business. I feel like it's where my focus is. It's what my life kind of revolves around. So
100%.
really just trying to really just focus on having a good second year, and that's kind of where my main focus is. But obviously, there's definitely more to life than football, and we'll see what's out there. But for the time being, kind of putting a lot of my energy just into football.
You excited for anything specific this season?
Well, Thursday night we got the Rams at SoFi. That's exciting. Come on now, yeah, that'll be exciting.
It's a season opener.
That's season opener.
That's insane.
Yeah,
That
that'll
is
be a cool
crazy.
stadium to play at. Never played there, so I'm excited for that.
Insane.
Fuck the Rams.
I think I like that. I like that energy over there. Yeah, fuck them. But yeah, I think just the season in general, it's exciting, especially after last year. We all know how it ended. You know, fuck that. Don't want to talk about it, but we're on to bigger and better things, and I think this year is going to be a big year for the Bills, and I think all the fans are really excited. I know
They definitely are.
I know
I
the
think-
players are fired up, so I think it's an exciting time, and it's coming quick. Time
It's
flies.
coming real quick.
Time
I
flies.
can't believe how quick it's. It really
coming
is coming
quick.
real quick.
I feel like in the
crazy.
past few years, fans have been just absolutely spoiled too.
Oh yeah.
Spoiled. Like they forget that we used to have like fucking 3 wins a season.
Yeah.
Pete Lossman was our
And we were used to it. We would still go to games.
Yeah, man.
We would still tailgate and break tables like we were going to win the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Every single
That's why you
week.
gotta love the Bills Mafia.
I know, but now people are like,
I
they're
was,
just spoiled brats.
I'm telling you
They're
right
like,
now, you get Bills fever through this place. Like playoffs are coming around. You're like on the last couple. Like you come down in here. Like you go anywhere in this vicinity. Like I'm talking from here to Rochester, even to Syracuse. You cannot go a couple miles or a mile without seeing something Bills. Mm-hmm. And going to other cities, like that's nowhere.
Yeah.
Even in the off season.
I'm super fired up for when hopefully my football career is done. You know, few 4, 5, 6, 7 years from now. But go to a little Bills tailgate finally. You know,
Yeah.
go drive to the stadium, not having to worry about playing in the game, and just hit up the tailgate.
And they're I'm telling you, they're worth. That's something we never really think of.
I'm
like
definitely
we thought
going
about
through
it
a
last
table.
podcast.
I think it's better than the game, to be honest. I'm not going to lie.
yeah.
Well,
But then you get the game going.
What I do
That
a lot
Pats
of
game.
times, I'm not going to lie, like what I do a lot of times, I'll tailgate from like 6 a.m. till like 12.
that's what they do.
And then I'll just go home and just sit on the couch, eat
Watch the
pizza,
game.
watch a game.
Yeah, I started going at all.
My boy who's sitting right behind me, who I played college ball with, he came to what game did you come to last year? I think it was came to the Washington game. And
trying to think of the
I sent him to the tailgate. I was like, just go here. I know one of my friends lives in Buffalo. I'm like, I'm gonna give you his number. Go to the tailgate. And after the game, that's all he was talking about was the tailgate.
Tailgate's
Yeah.
crazy, isn't it?
And yeah,
What?
If
Do you know
you-
what
if you
lot you went to?
If you come this season, you got to tell him to hit us up.
That's
I
what I was
will.
You
gonna
got to
say.
come with us.
I
I'm
will.
telling you, because I don't know who you were with or what lot you were in.
What-
We had a great time between two
I'm telling you right now,
big school buses.
you're gonna have a
Oh,
better
yeah.
time.
Bus lot.
A bus lot.
Bus
Yeah,
lot.
no, you
I'm
got to
telling
come
you
with
right now.
us. You got to come with us.
I'm telling you right now, it's gonna go wild.
I'll send them with you
It's
this
gonna go
time.
wild. It's gonna go wild. Dizzy bat everything.
Dizzy Bats are great.
It's gonna be.
little deal.
It's gonna. What's that?
the double decker.
Double decker tables,
Oh,
flaming
yeah.
tables. Oh man, it's gonna be wild. His face is gonna be so cut up.
Don't get on Patriots fan.
The amount of plastic surgery you're gonna need at the end of this season, because we're gonna win the Super Bowl. The amount of plastic surgery you're gonna need because your face is just slammed off so much gravel through tables. It's gonna be ridiculous. Ridiculous.
It's gonna happen.
You're gonna have like one of them wire things around your head, to line your jaw
thing.
back up.
Yeah.
Just show up to like a parade in a full
A full body cast. He's gonna be like trying to wave, and he's
Still
like,
drunk though.
oh yeah, he's cocked. He's hammered.
Yeah.
How electric would the city of Buffalo be after
You don't
the
want to
Super
know.
Bowl?
You don't want to know.
I
You don't
wouldn't
want to
work
know.
the next week.
We would take off of work the whole week.
It's a party
Yeah.
for a whole week.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
Easy.
2 weeks.
I mean, the city's
oh my God.
burning
I'd be
down
sleeping
potentially.
on the curb.
Potentially.
Potentially.
Potentially
You know,
burning
So
down.
not, but I mean,
In all seriousness, yes, because it's been like we've never had one,
Yeah.
and like not like to even talk about it. Like I don't even think we can.
Even
put it
just
into words.
going there.
I don't think we can put it.
Would be
into words.
nuts.
I don't think we can put it in
Like
words.
the AFC Championship would be insane. Like the city would be insane.
We the AFC East. You guys came back off that plane.
That was crazy too.
Like wait, that
We
was
were-
how long ago was that? Was that last year?
at the airport, you're saying?
It was two.
No, that was last
that
year.
last year?
That was last year, wasn't it?
You're saying after we clinched
Broncos
the?
against the Broncos.
When we went to the airport.
2 years ago.
That was 2 years ago.
Oh,
was
see,
2
I
years ago.
wasn't
so
there
you're
for
still in
that.
college.
That was like
Okay,
main COVID.
that was absolutely like insane. Like you would have thought it was a what was it? It was a Friday. No,
It was a Sunday, bro.
it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, it was a Sunday. But why did we
night.
have off
It
the
was a
next
Sunday
day?
night. They got back at like 3 a.m.
You guys got the Bills pulled in at like 4.
And the airport was just wilding.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember.
I
after,
can't
it
express
was
to you.
crazy.
Oh,
I
I
can't
believe
express
it.
to you.
I believe it.
There are people jumping off of roofs.
Yeah.
They brought a whole DJ table in.
Yeah.
We filmed a legendary video there. I mean, it was incredible. Incredible. I could not believe the turnout. And it was a Sunday night. People had to work on Monday. People were there. I mean, I can't even put it in the
no,
words.
but I'm just saying, an AFC Championship alone
Oh, AFC Championship.
would
That
be. The city would be
would.
crazy.
God forbid they come off a plane from that.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. The airport gets
Ruins.
absolutely. Oh, it's nothing good.
They call in the National Guard and.
Oh, you think you'd have
Yeah.
it? Seriously, if the Bills ever win a Super Bowl, this city, you won't be able to drive through the streets. You won't be able to do anything. It's going to be a nonstop party the whole entire
Can't even
time.
imagine.
For at least a week straight. Oh, it would be crazy. I can't even imagine that's how crazy it would be. It really would. I don't even know how to put it into words. I really don't. I sound like an idiot right now.
we're just letting you go. You're just like rambling.
I know. I don't know why you're letting me go. All right. Well, is there anything else you want to discuss or anything? I don't want to hold you too
I'm
long.
good. I
I don't
gotta
know,
take a
boys.
piss soon.
Yeah,
Yeah, I gotta take a leak.
gotta break the seal here.
I go some drinks.
We gotta get a prank done though.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we're gonna
We'll-
do a prank. Definitely.
We'll talk
coming
about
soon.
it.
Coming
They're
soon.
gonna drop some comments.
It's gonna
We
be
need
unreal.
Some ideas
it's gonna
coming.
be cool. We're gonna do something fun.
Yeah, we'll do something funny.
We're gonna do something real good.
Yeah, I'm definitely down.
Yeah, it's gonna be
For
fun.
sure.
All right. If you want to plug any of your stuff, I mean, people probably know who you are.
Yeah, I don't think there's much to plug. I don't know.
Freestyle Falcon.
Prank
Shout out.
prank video
Shout out.
coming
Where's the
soon.
Freestyle Falcon come from? The
And
ad.
I made that in like 5th grade and just kind of rolled.
Was
with
that your
it.
gamer tag?
Well, like people, I used to people used to call me Falcon in like 5th grade. I don't even know why.
Falcon.
And I was like,
Like
I'm
Tommy Doyle doesn't really.
Yeah.
Like you think it'd be something with a name.
Yeah, and then I was like, yo, Freestyle Falcon.
I like it. Yeah, it
Like,
flows.
does that sound good? You know, when you're
No,
in
it sounds
5th
really
grade and
good,
you just want to
yeah.
make like a funny Instagram name.
Can you freestyle?
No, not at all. That's the funny part about it. It's like, no, it's kind of just like some 5th grade dumb shit that I just rolled with my whole life.
Okay.
And
So-
I remember when I was doing my pre-draft interviews, a few teams were like, why is your Instagram handle Freestyle Falcon? And I'm like, yo, like I swear, like I don't really know why. I made it in 5th grade and I roll with it now.
Did you ever play
That's
Xbox
funny.
or like PlayStation?
Oh yeah.
Was that your gamer tag?
No.
Damn.
I actually can't even say my gamer tag on.
On that note.
My man behind me knows what my gamer tag was. I actually switched it before the draft just because I didn't want to.
Right.
Yeah.
Good
I had to
idea.
Switch it up.
Give you that. We won't release that. You
Yeah,
don't
we're
get
not
that on
gonna
the
release a
Botch pod.
gamer tag. No.
I'm gonna get it after those cameras stop.
Yeah, once the cameras turn off, I'll tell you guys.
All right. You got anything else?
I'm good.
You got anything else you want to say to the people?
I mean, hey, appreciate you guys having me on.
Of course,
Thanks for
anytime.
coming, dude.
Yeah.
Appreciate
It was
it.
a good talk. We got some prank videos coming in the future.
Ooh, you get me excited. Stop.
Come on now. We got a Super Bowl coming in the future too. You know, lots to look
Already,
forward
stop.
Even more excited.
Stop. My
Lots to look
pants are
forward
wet.
to.
My pants are wet.
You're wearing shorts. You're wearing shorts.
Jesus.
We got a squirter over there.
This has been the Botch Pod. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, I don't know, drop a like. Hit the red button, subscribe. We say it every time. If you're not going to do it, you're not going to do it. But fuck you if you don't. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tommy.
Yes, thanks for having me.
We'll see you guys later. Have a great day.